All manifesting boils down to is your internal experience being reflected on your external experience. So if you're finding you're having a hard time staying in the state of your wish fulfilled, or you find you're getting stuck in negative feedback loops, in this video I'm going to show you how to reverse engineer those negative feedback loops into positive feedback loops, so you'll know exactly what you need to do to maintain the state of your wish fulfilled. So before we dive into all of that, first I want to go over what causes these negative feedback loops, because once you understand that, turning negative feedback loops into positive feedback loops will become twice as easy. So in a nutshell, negative feedback loops start, for the most part, because you've been outsourcing your power or you haven't been consciously creating. And this happens when you rely on external things to validate your internal experience. Let's say you want to feel wealthy, but you're waiting till payday, you're waiting till the big lottery win, or you want to feel loved, so you're waiting for the right person to come in, or you're waiting for your current partner to change. When you outsource responsibility for your internal experience, it's going to cause all sort of commotion in your internal experience, and basically what happens is you'll end up sleepwalking. Conscious creation or manifestation means taking responsibility for your internal experience. Now, this knowledge on its own isn't going to take you out of a negative feedback loop or a negative state, but it is going to help navigate your way out of it. So the simplest way I found to get out of a negative feedback loop involves 3 steps. The very first one is just noticing that you're in one, and the second step is taking responsibility for the fact that you're in one. Now, if you've noticed you're in one, don't beat yourself up for it. This first step is just creating presence and space and distance from those negative states. Because if you can't notice where you are, you can't get to where you want to be. And if you can't notice where you are, you're not going to be able to create the distance from what you want to distance yourself from. So just notice if you're in one, take responsibility for it. And the third step is to just rest. Don't try to force or fight your way out of it. Don't try to force false positivity. Just notice it and rest. Let it fade away. You know, there's all those sayings about how thoughts and emotions are just clouds in the sky. They're gonna pass. It's the same with a negative state. And if you try to fight your way out of it, you're just gonna feed that negative feedback loop even more. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to notice the space between you and those negative emotions, those negative thoughts, and that negative internal experience. And that space is exactly what you need to start building that positive feedback loop, which we're going to get into how to make in a minute. But for now, just keep building that space, keep creating that distance, and just keep relaxing. And by relax, I mean literally relax. Go lay down, go meditate, just close your eyes and observe what's going on. Don't identify with it, just let this be a quiet observation. And once you feel you've created enough distance from those undesirable states, now you can start imagining something you desire. Just pick one thing you desire and imagine it's here. This is the first step to creating that positive feedback loop, and I'm going to show you how this all ties together in a moment. But for now, just imagine something you desire, imagine you already have it, and then notice the positive emotions that come with it. Just like the negative ones, don't identify with them yet. Just notice them and let them grow. Let them fill that space that you've been creating. Now, once you feel you've gotten enough distance from the undesirable state and you feel the positive or desirable state taking over, now you can stop relaxing and you can go about your day. And this is where the second phase or the second step to creating that positive feedback loop comes from. So you've created the distance, you filled some of that space, some of that distance with what you desire. Now you're carrying on with your day as normal. And what you want to do, whether you're at work or cleaning the house or whatever, just continue to notice that positive state. You don't need to force it, just notice that it's there. And placing your awareness on this positive state will cause it to grow. And if the undesirable state or the negative state slips back in, just start the whole process over. Just notice it, notice the space, and then notice how the desirable state starts filling up that space in your internal experience. Now the third step is once you feel you've got enough space from the undesirable state, start feeling as if your desire is here and now. And the reason you do this whole process is because now you don't have to fight and struggle and try to push that negative state away. It did it all on its own. All you did was created a little bit of space and became aware of what you desire. And that awareness grows and feeds itself. That's why negative states can become such a big thing in our lives and feel like they're very real and overwhelming and hard to overcome, is because unknowingly we place our awareness on it, and it grows and it just overtakes everything. So stop feeding it by creating that space, then place something else in that space, a desired state of being. Place your attention or your awareness on that, let it grow, and then once it's big enough, claim that new state of being. This gets rid of all of the wrestling, all of the fighting, all of the struggle, and now you can walk confidently in the knowing that your desire is here, that you're already the person you desire to be. So to just give it a quick once over, the first step is noticing that you're in one. The second step is taking responsibility for it, not to judge yourself or punish yourself, but to empower yourself so that you can know that you also have the ability to create something positive and meaningful. Now the third step is create that space, go relax, meditate, close your eyes, really let your body relax, notice the space that grows, put something else in it, whatever you desire, just observe it, place your awareness on that desire, let that grow, carry on with the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, while also placing your awareness on that new desired state. Once it grows big enough and you have enough distance from your undesirable state, claim that new desired state as your identity and bypass all of the resistance, all of the fighting, and enjoy your new positive feedback loop. Now, if this is something you want to dive deeper into, check out Mystic Method. It's free and it's in the link below. Anyway, manifestation doesn't need to be a struggle. All it takes is a little bit of presence and a little bit of awareness and a little bit of responsibility. If you can manage those three things, you can manifest anything you want. Now, if you have any questions or gained any insights, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.